So long ago in Hops, we endeavored to create a automatic UV unwrapper just to help users out, something that wouldn't do the entire job, but would at least be assistive. And that's where under Q Mesh Tools, AutoUnwrap comes in. So because of this mesh being a non-destructive object and basically is a cube, that means that if we unwrap it, it's going to unwrap as a cube. And basically, since it's a cube, that means that if we go to UV editing, it's actually already unwrapped as a cube. So it's actually fine. But if we were to Control A and apply visual geometry to mesh, this is what we have. And if we look at our UVs, this is what we have for UVs. And, to be honest, they're not the worst UVs I've ever seen. I mean, actually, these UVs are kind of adequate. You could probably roll with these UVs to another engine, to be honest. But let's say that you were wanting to quickly unwrap this. Well, you could go under the Q menu and choose Auto Unwrap, and it will X unwrap at a particular angle. And when you tap into edit mode, you can see that it will basically do an automatic unwrapping solution. And so the best way to see this is to just add a UV map to this. So we'll just bring in a UV grid. And if we go with our material and we change it to an image texture, we can actually load up that UV, and by using Alt V we can just change it from solid mode to texture, and these are the UVs that we got. So while it looks like it's definitely some UVs, there could be issues that occur with the baking due to some of these angles probably just needing to stick with each other instead of breaking so abruptly as you see happening in some of these UVs. But I just wanted to let it be known that there is an auto unwrapping solution inside of Hops that's built to assist you. However, it is of course dependent upon your capabilities and goals with UVing. In fact, I could lower this down to something like 20 and just get completely different UVs out of this versus if we were to auto unwrap it, say something like 60, and look at what we get here. Now we have at least a little bit bigger islands, but we still have some rather unusual breakage happening. But that is UV unwrap in a nutshell.